Didn't drive a hard bargain when it came to the train drivers' strike. So you got people back to work by offering them pretty chunky inflation-busting pay deals. What strings did you attach to that offer?
Well, firstly, it wasn't inflation busting because we were looking for the last 3 years. It was actually below inflation, and the previous government.
Put it all together, it was a generous deal.
It was a deal over 3 years when inflation at that period had been 12%, and we set it at 4.5%.
But what strings did you attach?
So we had agreements with the drivers' union in particular to take forward agreements around training, and we're going through those agreements at the moment in order to look at moving to a competency-based training, which will improve the settlement for the taxpayer and streamline delivery of particularly new rolling stock when it comes on. There are loads of archaic settlements across the railways that we're finding every day, and we need to work with the unions and with the employers, the operators at the moment, to get through them and to make sure that we have a modern, efficient set of terms and conditions for the railways, because I'm very clear we don't have that at the moment. But I inherited a picture where we had the longest running industrial dispute on our railways, and it was my priority to fix that, to get that back to work, to restore confidence in the railways. And then when we have a less combative environment, then we can work to deliver those workforce reforms. And I'm pleased that we're already starting to see progress on that. You hope they'll do it, but they have
already had the pay deal. It's good to have you with us for the first time, but we have talked about you and your job before. Many viewers will remember, they might have heard of you for the first time when your views on the ferry company P&O were reported. Do you still think that P&O is a rogue operator?
I think everyone agrees that what P&O Ferries did 2.5 years ago was completely unacceptable. It was illegal.
Called them a rogue operator.
I think I accept that my language, was an unhelpful distraction at the time, particularly at that moment. But what I am pleased that we are able to have done as a government, and what I think was lost in the reporting, was that we are legislating to ensure that P&O Ferries' illegal sacking of those 800 workers can never happen again.
And would you get on a P&O ferry now? At the time you said you'd boycott it, and other people should do so too.
I would like to see P&O Ferries implement their seafarers charter and abide by the minimum wage regulations that we are bringing into force on the 1st of December, and then I'd be very happy to get on a P&O ferry.
Okay.